So, if you haven't watched yesterday's episode yet, please do go and watch that first. It was our group stages of the AFC Asian Cup. You see how we got to where we are in today's episode, which of course is the AFC Asian Cup knockout rounds. We're kicking off in the second round against the UAE. Can we make a run to the final? Can we complete our first international tournament? We're going to find out today. Welcome back to Tuner's Travels. Yeah, so we're here with some second round action. You can see here Vietnam have knocked out Japan, Uzbekistan beat Indonesia, Syria beat Kyrgyzstan, Iran beating Bahrain, Jordan knocking out North Korea, and that will be who we play in the quarterfinals should we get there. Today we've got the United Arab Emirates. You can see Thailand playing host Qatar, who beat us so far this tournament as well, and Australia against Saudi Arabia. As mentioned, we would be playing Jordan. Winner of that semi-final, Australia, Saudi Arabia, Thailand or Qatar. So if we do want to get to the final, we're going to have to potentially beat Qatar again, potentially beat Australia, some good sides in there. But let's just focus on where we are. That's the second round action here against the United Arab Emirates. You got Young Kyu in goal, Kyung In, Guan Yu, Chang Mo, and Kai Bok as the back four. Hyung Sun, Kai Bok, Hung Woo, and Song Min in midfield. Tae Hung and Song Won are attacking duo. And I think we should have enough to overcome UAE today. But we need to be, at our best because it's knockout football. All it takes is that one mistake and you're out, and that is it. I've asked them to carry on their performance from that last game, and yeah, we'll see what sort of performance we can pull out, shall we? What do we want here? I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? We are in the red, they are in the white. It's Tae Hung on the ball at the moment. To Hyung Sun gets it back to him. In for Song Min, via deflection. It's a good save by Luis Fernandez to push it wide for a corner. Big chance early on in this game. Can we do something from this corner? Hyung Woo delivers. Headed towards goal. It's saved again. We kept it alive. Stood up towards the back post and it's overhit. But with dispossessed, we've still got the ball. Tried to pull the cross in and it's also blocked. Couple of early chances there from us and a couple of big saves from Luis Fernando already in the UAE goal. It's a good sign, I think, getting these chances early on. Throwing now. Knocked down, pulled across and it's off the bar and cleared out for a corner ball, and it's another big chance here for South Korea. Corner delivered, headed clear. We're going to pick up that second ball though. Can we get it back in maybe? He's hit one and it's gone wide. Poor finish, really. Half an hour into this game now. Remains 0-0. We have been the better team. Let's switch that to our shot map, shall we? And it looks like we're going to go in at half time at 0-0. I'm going to point my finger and tell them. I mean, we have been alright. We could very much win this match, keep going. Possession-wise, UAE are shading that. We've encouraged the players. And we're coming towards the hour mark. So let's go and make some changes. Song Min can come off for Kyung Won. Kai Bok off for Yong Hun. And let's take off Sung Won for Won Hee. So all three changes made there as well. Free kick for UAE, and it's just wide of the post. Let's demand more. We really don't want extra time. But we've got 20 minutes to go to try and find a potential winner. We've had our chances in this game. Demand more once again. Final 10 minutes. And unless we're going to get a late highlight here, we are going to extra time. 3 additional minutes. And it is going to be extra time. And I'm going to thrash my arms and tell them this isn't good enough. It's motivated them, but we've got an extra half an hour to play, and that's the last thing that we needed. Jordan, obviously, you can see they're winning pretty early on. They had a little bit extra time as well. To rest and recover, they played a bit earlier on than us. We go to half time in extra time. It's still 0-0. Let's encourage. We are going to make some changes here. Hyungwoo is going to come off for Youngwon. Is that the only change we can make? Can we make another one? Didn't think so. Okay. But we are just over 5 minutes away from a potential penalty shootout. It's a free kick for UAE towards the back post. It's over everyone. We don't get to that loose ball though. Cross back in. Header cleared out. Can we bring this down? Kai Bok. Pass the ball, Milan. Young Son now. Cuts inside, finds a cross. It's header clear. And we don't get to that second ball. We give it away. Potential counter-attack. Al-Bushi goes around the keeper, and that's an incredible last-ditch tackle there from Guan Yun to prevent a tap-in and keep us in this tournament. Can we defend this corner? Incredible recovery from Guan Yun. And the header is flicked off the bar and over for a goal kick as well. UAE have certainly grown into this game. But we are going to a penalty shootout here. Kai Bok, Kyung Won, Tae Hung can take the third one. Wai Young, who's actually probably the well, we'll see if he is a match winner once it comes down to it. I don't want Kyung Yo there, but we will switch them over. So, Kai Bok, Kyung Won, Tae Hung, Guan Yu, yeah, that looks fine. Show the courage of your conviction, leave no room for regret. We are winners, yes. Let's go send them out. Kai Bok with the first penalty for us. Scores 1-0 South Korea. Goshuk steps up and also scores. It's probably butchered his pronunciation as well, but Kyung Won, it's 1-1 at the moment. And he sends the keeper the wrong way. It's 2-1 South Korea. Al-Sadi steps up and scores as well. Keeper goes the right way, but it's a great penalty down in that corner. Tae Hung scores also. 5 penalties taken, 5 scored. Can Al Ali keep up that trend? Can we pull off a save here? It's another good penalty, sends the keeper the wrong way. Guang Yun made that crucial tackle, but misses his penalty. It's saved. It's a poor penalty. It's straight down the middle. The keeper gets down to save it, and we need a crucial stop here. He sends the keeper the wrong way. It's 4-3, and it looks like we're heading out of the AFC Asian Cup, and deservedly so. We've had more than enough chances to win this game. 1-0 has to score to keep us in this. He does score, and now we need a huge, huge moment. We need 0 to miss this penalty to keep us in it. A goal, and the UAE are through. And it's saved! Young Q with a massive save there to keep us in it. It's sudden death. It's 4 apiece. It's Hyung Sung. And he scores. Come on. We are well and truly back in this now. Al-Bushi stepping up. Has to score now. And he does. Keeper gets a hand to it, but can't keep it out. Oh, we really, really should have been saving that one. Yong Hyun sends the keeper the wrong way. 6-5 now. the 7th penalty. Mohammed is the next one to step up for the UAE. And he scores as well. Keeper gets so close once again. One he scores 7-6, 8 penalties now. Luciano needs to score. The 8th penalty, he fires it wide, and we have somehow come through with this. That save by Q was crucial. I'm going to tell them I don't like what I just saw from this team, because we need to step it up if we want to stand any chance of winning this. That was a poor performance, but we managed to get through regardless. Crucial penalty save, that crucial tackle for Guan Yu. Even though he missed his penalty, that was massive. But we make it through to the quarterfinals where we're playing Jordan. That is coming right up. Fortunately, we've got a 6-day break, so we can recover a little bit from the extra time. So it's quarterfinal time. We are playing Jordan, and we need to see a massive improvement in this game. We've got Yongkyu in goal, Yonghyun, Yuan Yu, Chan Hee, and Kai Bok as the back four. Young Sun on the right, Songmin on the left, with Hyungwoo and Jong in the centre midfield. Tae-hung and Songwon up top. We have Kyung In and Kai Bok suspended after picking up too many bookings, so they will miss out. And we won't be playing Qatar again because they got knocked out. It's Australia versus Thailand in the other quarter-final, which is played tomorrow. So we won't know who we're facing should we get through this game. But like I say, we need to see a distinct improvement this time around. I'm going to point my finger and tell them we should be winning this comfortably. And then Tae-hung, I've got faith in you. He's still unsure. Damn it. I thought my rousing speech was going to inspire him, but apparently not. So here we go against Jordan. They are also playing a 4-4-2. And, yeah, I mean, in every game we've played this tactic so far, we've created the chances, we just haven't really taken them. Even them group stage wins, them big group stage wins, as the clearance only falls to Hyung Son now. Crosses, and there's a trip in the box. It looks like a penalty. VAR just going to have a check on this, just to double check, just to confirm the referee's decision. And the penalty has been awarded. So, we saw plenty of penalties in that first part, and Tae-hung scores just squeezes it in at that post. Al-Safi went the right way and got down well as well. Look how close this was. It just gets past him right into that corner. His 90th goal for the Republic of Korea. And it gives us the lead. But as I was saying, even in them comfortable group stage wins, we weren't really taking our chances enough. We weren't really, God, what's the word now? Clinical enough. Songmin brings it forward. Sungwon goes back to Kai Bok. Hyungwoo flicks to Chan Hee, who's on a booking as well. So I think he might miss the semi as the shot from long range from Sungwon goes over the bar. Deep heads clear. Good tackle from Guan Yu. Chan Hee now. Kai Bok. Can he find a cross maybe? Song Min can. And it's headed clear. Yong Hyun will keep that alive. Cross back in. Headed clear once again. And we don't get to that second ball. And now maybe Jordan can counter. We've robbed them off the ball there. We've robbed them in their third. Cross in Tae-hung's header, and it is 2-0. Wonderful, wonderful goal that is. We pinched it off him deep in their half. See here, Almama hesitated too long. Sungwon gets it back. First time cross in, and Tae-hung on the run. Powers the header home for 2-0 to South Korea. And we're just going to now... Actually, we'll just take everything off. We won't ask them to get stuck in anymore. I don't want us to risk picking up too many bookings and have players suspended. It is a crucial part of this tactic to get stuck in. As you just saw then, it helped us pinch the ball back, high up the pitch. But we go in at half-time. It is 2-0. I'm going to put my fist. We're doing well, but find out next gear just to take charge of this game. Young in midfield isn't having the best game, neither is Yong Hyun at right back. Goal kick downfield, which we win the header for. Tae-hung is dispossessed, but it's a foul and it's a red card. I didn't think the referee had been given that then, but it is a straight red card, and I think it's actually hurt Tae-hung. We're going to take him off for one here. We're not going to risk that. Young Il can come off for one. Young In, sorry, for Wong Il. And Yong Hyun at right back can come off for Kyung Won. So the injury up top, and then the two players that really weren't performing, we've taken off. Young Sung now stands across towards back post. That was a weird header, but we keep holding the ball. Young Woo. Song Min now, can he turn? Finds a cross, and it's saved. But Young Sun gets there to tap home the rebound. It's 3-0, and we are going to be in these semi-finals of the AFC Asian Cup. You've got at least one more game coming in this episode. Songmin did well, and it was a great save, to be fair, to recovery, but it just falls to Young Sun. Defenders caught napping, and he just steals in, and it's just a tap-in. Bit unlucky on the goalkeeper there, because it really was a good save to get back and recover from that. It's 3-0, but even then, I mean, when you look at it, we've had 21 chances with 13 on target. We probably should be, further ahead in this game. Songmin wins that ball. Jungwoo. Jihan. Just taking his time now, just, killing this game a little bit. Ball over the top, Song Won. In for one, and it's parried wide for a corner. Wong Il delivers, which is head back out. Song Min. 1-Il. Kills one, but it's headed clear. Now can Abu Jazar counter-attack? He needs some help, and it's a foul there from Kyung Won. He's going to pick up a booking, yeah. Just it's one of them, clinical one. It's not. I keep saying clinical now. Cynical ones. It was through. Just brought him down. Take that booking. Allow us to reset and recover. But stoppage time is ticking away. Last 30 seconds. We have the ball. It's flicked on. Stands up across Songmin's head. he makes it 4 right at the death. This is better. This is better. This is what we've wanted all tournament long. Someone did well, stood that up, and somehow he squeezed ahead from there. Okay. I praised the goalkeeper earlier on. Absolutely no clue what he was doing there, but that is full time. It's 4-0, and we're in the semi-finals here. 2 games away from completing our first international tournament. In this next part of the episode, we're going to find out who we are playing. So, yeah, you don't want to miss it. You can see there, Chihan has picked up an automatic ban for 2 yellow cards, so he will miss the semi-finals, but we will have players back, and that's coming right up next. It's semi-finals at the AFC Asian Cup. It's Thailand versus South Korea. It's the 2 best Asian teams according to the world rankings. We are 17th, they are 22nd. So this is going to be one tough game for us. Yongkyu, Yonghyun, Gwangyun, Changmo, Songmin. Wong Hee, Young In, 1-Il, Kyung Won, Tae-hung, Sung Won, all starting for us today. 4 changes, obviously, a couple of players coming back from suspension, 1 missing from suspension. They went 1-0 behind against Australia, but it was late. A couple of goals, really, that won it for them. I think it was the 86th minute was the second goal in the 2-1 victory to put them into the semi-final. So, we have a highlight. Straight from kickoff, we are red. They are in the dark blue. Take your pick. Yongin on the ball. Tae-hung. Sung Won now surrounded. Needs some help and gets it. Sung Won. And we are ahead. It's Kyung-won after... No, it's not. It's offside. Oh, well, is it? The assistant raised his flag, but VAR did not take a check of that. And I think that was probably level. And I think we should be 1-0 up. But there was no VAR indicator on the screen. So, yeah, what do I know, apparently? Kyung-won to Song-min. Chang-mo to Song-min. Wong-il now. Working it well on that far side. In for Kyung-won. Pulls it back, and that one is in the back of the net. It's Sung-won, and now it is 1-0. That one has counted. We do have the lead. 18 minutes into this game. We work this really well. Just keep it alive. Find that bit of space. Lovely ball in behind. He smartly pulls it back. Keeper is going the wrong way. Can't quite readjust quick enough to get down and save at his near post. It's 1-0 to South Korea. It's Lee Sung-won. But potential chance to hit back straight away from Thailand. We do head clear. Tae-hyung looks downfield for Sung-won. Won-hee now allowed to bring it forward and bring it far. Tae-hyung spins out. Can we stand the cross up maybe? We do towards that back post. Knocked back across goal, and it's over the bar and out for a goal kick in the end. Thailand, I mean, they're having more of the ball, but they've only just had their first shot of this game. So if we can continue really doing what we're doing, I think we're going to be in a pretty decent position as we come towards half time. It is 1-0. Don't get complacent is what I'm going to tell them. I mean, after all, it is only 1-0. A couple of players not playing fantastic again. Won-hee and Song-min and Yong-in. 63 minutes in, we will go and take off Song-min at left back for Kai Bok. We'll just make that one change for the moment. We're just going to try and kill this game as much as possible. Cross comes in, it's headed, it's off the post. We keep it alive. Can we find another ball? And we can. It's low, it's hit. And the keeper pushes it over for another corner. A couple of big chances there for us again. Wong-il with a corner from the other side this time. Flicked on and over the bar. Big chances there. We are now going to take off Wong-hee for Hyung-son. And let's take off Tae-hyung for Kwang-yul. So that is all three of our changes made now. We have just under 20 minutes left to go in this semi-final. Vietnam versus Iran is the other semi-final. Wong-il's corner delivered in, and it's just wide as well. It was a looping header. I think if that was just nestled inside the post, the keeper wasn't getting there. Corner to defend now. There was a back post, and it's off the line, I think, and cleared out in the end. We've hit the woodwork twice as well, according to the statistics. Yong-in looks over the top. Someone flicks it on, and it's well over the bar. It's a poor effort, really, from that sort of chance. 7 minutes to go. It's a goal kick for Thailand. They look downfield. We flick the header on, but only to them. Jemram, saved by the keeper. They're going to get to the rebound. It's pulled across, and he's one apiece. That was poor goalkeeping from Young Kyu. It really was poor goalkeeping. He just needed to get something better on that. I mean, it's poor defensively completely. Where is all our defenders? But he has to push that further wide. Defender can't get a toe on it to knock it out for a corner as the pullback comes across. And it's 1-1 with 6.5 minutes left to go. And now it's a free kick for Thailand. Paiden. Dangerous position. And it's saved. And the rebound saved as well. And this is what Thailand did against Australia. They just came from behind, late on for a late rally. It looks like we're going to go to extra time once again. We've dominated this game, but we did not take our chances. I'm going to thrash my arms and tell them I'm not happy with what we've just seen. Few of the players are anxious. We've sent them back out now for extra time. We will take off, get stuck in. Now we are getting a few bookings. Guan Yu is exhausted. Wong Il is exhausted. We're at half time in extra time. I'm going to send them back out. I'm going to berate the players here. That hasn't gone down too well. Fair enough. Are we really going to be heading for another penalty shootout? We do have a highlight though. Sung Won. Sung Won. In for Sung Won. Keeper comes and it's gone out for a corner. 8 minutes left in extra time. Wong Il to deliver this corner. Headed back out to him. Young in. Wong Il now. Tries to find someone, but obviously he is a bit tired, so it's tough for him to chase that. We are now going to look at penalties. Tae Hung went off, didn't he? Kai Bok Hyung Woo. So Kai Bok on for Chang Mo is going to be the move here. It's going to be a risk because we still have a little bit of time to play. But we're going to go for it. Okay, it doesn't really make much of a difference there. But we want our best potential penalty takers on the pitch. It's another highlight though. If this backfires, I'm going to look one hell of an idiot. One hell of an idiot. That is definitely a phrase. Hwang Yul, Wong Il. There is just over 90 seconds left plus stoppage time in extra time of this AFC Cup semi-final. Kai Bok gives the ball away. And it's a long ball over the top. Keeper doesn't come. And he's fired wide, fortunately. Another highlight. Oh, this is horrible. Kwang Yul. And it's a shot from range. And he just saw one. Come on. What a goal. Yes, come on. We are going to be in the final of the AFC Asian Cup. What a goal this is. A late winner with dispossessed there. But he gets it back. And he just kills one from, 25, 30 yards. It's a wonderful goal. And we have sealed this late on. Iran won their game late on, an 18th minute penalty. We are in the final. Oh my word, I was ready for penalties. I was building myself up for that. And an absolute moment of magic has put us through to the final, where we will be playing Iran for the AFC Asian Cup. Iran ranked 35th in the world. That is in 5 days' time. The final is coming right up. You don't want to miss this. AFC Asian Cup final. Can we win our first international competition? We're potentially 90 minutes away from finding out. We are playing against Iran, another very good team. I think 33rd ranked in the world, so you know they're certainly up there as well. But Yong Kyu, Kyung In, Guang Yu, Chan Hee, and Kai Bok, Young Sun, Kai Bok, Young Woo, Song Min, Tae Hung, and Wong Hee. To be the starting 11 today, we have Yong Hun and Kyung Won both suspended for this final. Sort of gutted to be missing both of them, but hopefully the rest of the team can prove, this is why we brought them to the competition. We've got a squad. They all need to be at the best, basically, and help us try and win this competition. Like, this is the closest we've come so far to a international competition. And a couple of decent-ish runs in the African Cup of Nations. An alright showing in the World Cup, but this is our chance. AFC Asian Cup final. We need to perform. We need to perform. We need to take our chances. I don't want this going to penalties. I want this won in 90 minutes. Of course, they won their semi-final in 90 minutes. We played an extra half an hour on that. Yes, it was 5 days ago, but it's still going to affect our legs, really. As we're half an hour into this game, we've had multitude of chances, but no highlights as of yet. And, I mean, chances are still coming our way. Kai Bok picks up a booking, and we have a highlight here now. Song Min Stands across up towards back post, flick back in, headed clear back out to Hyung Sung. Low cross, brought down, turns and shot is blocked and headed clear. Gwang Yun. Hyung Sung turns and tries to beat his man, finds a cross, and it's headed, and it's 1-0. It's Tae Hung in the back of the net 2 minutes before the half-time interval, and we have the lead. It was well worked here. Hyung Sung just turns, finds a bit of space, and stands the cross up. Tae Hung gets up above his man, redirects that cross, and finds the back of the net for 1-0 to South Korea. And we do go in at half-time with that 1-0 advantage. Don't get complacent, again, is what we're just going to tell them. We're going to ask them to, to stay switched on. We don't want to be making mistakes. Kai Bok. We look to get it downfield here. Song Min, it's all getting a bit tight down this side, so we do move a little bit more central. And it's not a great ball forward. Can we nick it off them here? Doesn't look like it. They're not really going anywhere there, and we do have a little bit of pressure coming, a little bit of a press, but they do get it down towards the halfway line, and now into our half, and our fires wide. Let's ask for focus. That hasn't gone down well. They've been overwhelmed by me asking them to focus, so yeah, that's great. Half an hour to go. I don't care. Guangdong is 1 booking away from suspension. We will take some min off there. We're just going to go with the assistant manager for the time being. One he to Kwang Yul, bit of space. Defender gets back quickly though. Cross is floated and keeper claims. He came a long way to claim that as well. He really did have to make sure he secured that. Now looks downfield and we don't win that header, but Kwang Yung gets the second ball now. Young Sun brings it forward. Gets that return ball. Low cross is drilled clear. Kwang Yun once again into their half. Book over the top, brought down. One he off the bottom of the bar and in. It's 2-0. Come on. Are we about to complete our first international competition? It's a great ball over. Brought down and the keeper just sort of caught out with that little shift to one he's left and he fires in off the bottom of the bar. Tight offside maybe? Oh, he's miles onside. 15 minutes to go. Kai Bok at left back is not going to come off because we don't have enough left back. Okay then. Hyung Woo will come off for 1-0 and we will take off Kyung Sun for Kyung Won. Oops. I don't want to give him a team talk either, but we'll confirm them subs. Kwang Yul with the corner. Floated in, headed clear. Kyung In's going to get there. Can we maybe find a cross? Find a third goal. Cross comes in. Oh, and it's just wide. It's just wide, but we have just over 10 minutes to go. Iran need to score 2 to take the extra time. They've not had a shot on target all game. 5 minutes. They've had their first shot on target now. They've got a throw in. Haydari, Zabadi in behind, and the flag is up. It's offside. Ibrahimi, it did look to go a bit early. We're not going to see a highlight, apparently. I guess I'm going to see it at the end of the game, which means we are going to win the AFC Asian Cup International Competition #1 is complete. Come on. Yes. It's another trophy to the collection. The question is now, do we stay at South Korea? Try and win the World Cup? I think that's a big ask. I think that's a huge ask. So maybe we look at moving somewhere else. As we lift the trophy, our first international competition completed. South Korea are AFC Asian Cup champions. And we can tick another competition off. Let's go. I haven't won it since 1960. 83 years since South Korea last won it, and we have done that. I think that deserves all the thumbs up. If you are watching this, if you've got this far, like this video. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Just so glad we've actually won that. So glad we won that. Tomorrow's episode will be a club episode. We'll have a look how things go. I'll have a think about what's happening with the international standpoint, whether we stay here, whether we look to move somewhere else. We will all find out over the next few episodes. Thank you very much for watching, and we're back tomorrow. We are the champions of Asia. Bye bye.